Our first big balloon is this brand new balloon, Ice Age's Scrat and his Acorn from 20th Century Fox. With a tail the size of a school bus, with front teeth as long as diving boards, here for the first time is the star of one of the most successful motion picture franchises ever, Ice Age. The beloved character has endured a number of extraordinary experiences in his life, all to store in his prized acorn.
Well, that elusive acorn, which Scrat is about to snatch, has enough room inside it to store 15 million standard-size acorns. And both of these nuts are going to crack you up this summer in the feature film Ice Age Collision Course in theaters everywhere this coming July. Always ready for an adventure. Now, normally you'd find them traveling, of course, through the mystical land of Ooh. But today's quest is taking these heroes through the heart of New York City.
And now you can join in on their adventures as well by playing the all-new 3D interactive game, Finn and Jake Investigations. That is available now.
Kitty as she flies her yellow kitty airplane over the heads of her adoring fans. This global pop icon with her trademark red bow is brought to us by Sanrio, whose small gift, big smile philosophy promotes the idea that sharing a gift, no matter how little, brings happiness to people of all ages.
Yeah, you take a look at the smiles in the crowd, I'd say the gift of seeing Hello Kitty has brought a lot of joy here today.
R&B's Trey Songz, country music.
Waving to his many fans is Greg Heffley, the world-famous character created by the world-famous author Jeff Kinney. This 400-pound balloon cartoon is better known as the Wimpy Kid from the wildly popular children's book series Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Flying at 50 feet altitude, Greg Heffley can peek through the flip floor windows while floating by these towering skyscrapers.
Today there are over 164 million Wimpy Kid books in print worldwide. A lot of those in my house. The 10th diary in the best-selling series Old School just went on sale this month.
Size 1,400 shoes. My shoe size too.
Close. You know, along with his regular duties of bringing joy and happiness to kids and families all around the world, Ronald is also the official face of the non-profit Ronald McDonald House Charities, dedicated to the overall well-being of children everywhere. And to that wonderful organization, we give a big thumbs up.
The base
in town is Kool-Aid Man. He's appearing in his 6th Thanksgiving Day parade, which is very cool.
And he's actually got some pretty cool numbers to contemplate as well. He has 4 fingers, 3 ice cubes, and check it out, 6s for eyes and a nose.
There's another cool fact. Approximately 400,000 cubic feet of helium needed to fill all of the balloons in this year's parade. Put that in your picture.
Introducing
Nickelodeon Red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, taking his sophomore flight through the streets of New York. This iconic superhero, one of the largest balloons in the parade today. The Power Rangers, by the way, will be taken to a whole new level when they morph onto the big screen in early 2017. That's for a larger-than-life feature film that's sure to captivate everyone.
But you do not have to wait until then. You can rock and roar this holiday season with new episodes of Power Rangers Dino Charge every Saturday on Nickelodeon, with an all-new season coming early next year.
It takes an army of about 75 people to keep in tow the world's most adored yellow sea sponge, Spongebob Squarepants. The animated comedy follows the nautical and sometimes nonsensical adventures of the incurably optimistic SpongeBob and his bikini-bottom friends.
And as you feast your eyes on our only square balloon as it floats by, remember to soak up the newest episodes of Nickelodeon's Spongebob Squarepants. Be there and be square. A true fireball force of nature. That's Eruptor from the popular kids video game series Skylanders. This lava-spewing hero hails from a species that lived beneath a floating volcanic island. That is, until a massive eruption launched their entire civilization to the surface.
I love when that happens. The latest explosive game from Skylanders is Skylanders Superchargers, introducing a variety of land, sea, and sky vehicles ranging from race cars to boats to jets.
To our flock of massive parade balloons, slingshotting in is Angry Birds Red from Rovio Entertainment. We're all familiar, some of us obsessed, with the world's most popular mobile game franchise. Well, this is Red, soon to appear in next summer's big 3D animated comedy, The Angry Birds Movie, starring Jason Sudeikis.
Cannot wait. With the biggest eyebrows in all of Manhattan at 7 feet wide, Red clutching an egg like a football in a Thanksgiving Day pigskin classic. In next summer's movie, maybe we'll learn why these birds are so dang angry.
Right on time is Mattel's giant inflatable depicting one of the world's most cherished characters, Thomas, everyone's favorite blue engine from the Thomas and Friends animated series. Engineered to be exactly 450 pounds, the #1 engine for kids is the heavyweight balloon champion of this entire parade.
And this year, Thomas the Tank celebrated 70 years of friendship with his fans, and to mark that occasion, Thomas Land Amusement Theme Park in Carver, Massachusetts was opened.
The Paddington Balloon.
Famous hat to the throng of fans below. Paddington Bear enjoys a morning stroll down 34th Street. At 60 feet tall, it takes 70 balloon handlers to help Paddington keep under control. He wears a stained red hat and a worn blue coat. He lugs a suitcase that is the size of a 2-car garage.
So do I. Paddington, the Bear's first feature film by the Weinstein Company, is currently available on Blu-ray. Now, as a major movie star, Paddington must hustle away, hiding his face from the paparazzi.
Well, on the road.
Swooping in at more than 70 feet long, 5 stories tall, is Toothless, the star of the DreamWorks animations How to Train Your Dragon. The award-winning films and TV series follow a young Viking named Hiccup and his best friend and dragon, Toothless, as they soar to the edge of adventure and face off against dragon-hunting villains.
All new season of
because in celebration of Sinclair Oil Corporation's 100th anniversary next year, Dino, the company's iconic dinosaur, returns to this parade for the first time in 40 years. From minivans to fighter jets, Sinclair has fueled American journeys since 1916. We're proud to celebrate the holiday season here today.
Remember they had that whole display in the 1964 World's Fair. Formerly the star of 13 Macy's parades, this brand new balloon checks in at 72 feet long, 24 feet wide, 36 feet tall, the exact measurements of a real life-size Apatosaurus.
Consecutive parade appearance and expressing an always electric personality, Pikachu is here. This clever and fun-loving Pokemon is one of the many Pokemon that have sparked the imagination of millions by encouraging adventure and fair play.
And joining Pikachu to usher in this holiday season is the red-capped Snowman Pikachu.
With more than 275 million video games and 21.5 billion Pokemon cards sold, it is easy to see how Pokemon is one of the most celebrated brands in the world.
Black Duck is back in Macy's parade, trying his hand Okay, his wing at ice skating, and it looks like our yellow-billed friend has mastered it.
Affleck.
That's right. This world-renowned ducky is sliding down 34th Street in his web-footed skates at waddling, blazing speed, just like how Affleck plays flames, quickly and compassionately, often as in little as one day.
Affleck.
Incidentally, Affleck's big right beak is 50 times longer than a real duck's.
A debut holiday song.
Matt, did you know this is the most common week that families welcome back their scout elves? In Savannah, they adopt one from one of Santa's official scout elf adoption centers.
Joining us now from the Twin
Doughboy jumping for joy as he celebrates 50 years of bringing giggles to America. His signature white baker's hat is large enough to contain 32,000 crescent rolls and room left over for a pat of butter.
You can find some delicious holiday recipes made with favorites like crescents, biscuits, and cookies online, all poppin' fresh. I guess you shouldn't say popping around a big balloon. Oh, Savannah just poked me in the tummy.
Of a Charlie Brown Christmas, the Peanuts gang is getting a jump on the holidays by decorating their yard with all things Christmassy.
Good grief! Charlie Brown, Lucy, and Linus already have their tree up, and Snoopy's doghouse already glittering with flashing lights. Yep, here's one little family that is all ready for Santa. He's been an astronaut, a skater, and a World War I flying ace, but today he decided just to fly the skies as himself.
Here's good old black and white Snoopy with Woodstock, hitching a ride and adding a splash of color to the scene. If you snoop through the record books, you'll find that Snoopy holds the record for most appearances in the Macy's parade, flying first in 1968.
and this much-loved mutt and his fair-feathered friend wish to announce that 2015 marks the 65th anniversary of their enduring comic strip. The big celebration began this year with the Peanuts movie. All right, we